Hey everyone, as an introvert myself, I can confidently say that we are more than just quiet and reserved creatures lurking in the shadows. Contrary to popular belief, we introverts are not all mysterious and brooding. No, my friends, introverts are much more complex and interesting than that. In fact, we have a whole secret world of thoughts, ideas, and observations swirling around in our heads at any given moment. We may not always share these insights, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. So, buckle up and get ready to discover the fascinating world of introverts, where the silence speaks louder than words, and where the real party is happening inside our heads. It's no secret that introverts tend to enjoy our alone time. We're like cats, except instead of sleeping 16 hours a day, we're probably reading books or creating things. But let's be real, if there was an Olympic sport for independence, introverts would take home the gold medal every time. We also don't need a squad to roll with. In fact, if you see an introvert in a group setting, we're probably just there for the free food. Introverts are basically the MacGyvers of problem solving. We might not be the life of the party, but when it comes to finding creative solutions to tricky situations, we're like genies who can fix things with the snap of our fingers. We might be silent for hours pondering a problem when, suddenly, bam! The answer strikes like a bolt of lightning. It was like the right moment to unleash the universe in their heads. So while extroverts might be busy chatting away, introverts are silently saving the world one problem at a time. Just don't interrupt us. We might get a little cranky. Have you ever seen an introverted leader in action? It's like watching a ninja at work. They move silently, assess the situation, and strike with purpose. What makes them so effective? Their heightened self-awareness, of course. While extroverted leaders may be charging in like a bull in a china shop, introverts are busy monitoring their behavior and fine-tuning when needed. They're like the Swiss Army knives of leadership, compact, multifunctional, and ready for any challenge. Plus, they're so quiet that their team members might not even realize they're being led until the mission is over. It's like leadership by stealth. So if you're an introverted leader, embrace your self-awareness. It might just be the secret weapon your team needs to achieve victory. Besides cats, introverts are also a lot like turtles. We have hard shells that protect us, and when someone tries to pressure us into doing something we don't want to do, we just retreat into that shell and wait for it to blow over. It's like we have a built-in defense mechanism against social awkwardness. Since we're perfectly happy with own company, we don't feel a need to fit into a group. So generally, you won't find introverts trying to impress others. If an introvert likes you, it's probably the real thing. Did you know that introverts also have incredible long-term memory? It's probably because we spend so much time lost in our own thoughts. Our brains are like giant filing cabinets, meticulously organizing and categorizing every experience we've ever had. We're like the Sherlock Holmes of memory retention, able to recall even the tiniest details from years ago. Let's face it, that's pretty impressive, and it's all thanks to our love of solitude and reflection. As you can see, being an introvert has its perks. You get to enjoy your own company, and even though you don't have a need to impress others, you probably already do with your excellent long-term memory. You're like a superhero, but instead of a cape, you have a blanket and good book. Sure, you might not be the life of the party, but who needs parties when you have a world of amazing ideas just waiting to break out? You're in good company with the likes of Bill Gates, Albert Einstein, Jeff Bezos, and other brilliant minds. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next to change the world. From the comfort of your own quiet space, of course.